Hello everybody, what's up? It's Nicholas Treehouse. I just hope you enjoy your weekend. In this episode of video, I'm gonna be posting an original short story, which is called A Day. It is a sad story, and for the ending of the story, it doesn't indicate what the little girl is gonna do in the future, but I think as long as the hope remains, there is nothing an individual cannot do. Just like the resident in BC encountering some kind of a shortage for the grocery and gasoline, but I think no matter what happens, as long as the hope remains, everything's gonna be alright.
A day, it's Friday morning. For most families, it's just a normal Friday as usual, nothing special. Hui is a young girl in grade 2 of middle school. She is having breakfast, which was prepared by her mother, and getting angry that her mother did not keep her promise to dispense her PIN money, because she needed it to buy stylish jeans with her girlfriends after school. She uses chopsticks to poke a piece of egg pancake, and cuts the egg pancake into small pieces but does not really eat them. Mom, please? I've already promised my classmates to buy it with them this afternoon. How can you swallow your words? They are gonna laugh at me. Hui, you are a big girl now. I don't expect you can't cause some troubles for me, but at least you should know that we are not rich, and we need to use each penny for its appropriate usage. Don't let your vanity take over your mind. You will embarrass me in front of my friends. Mom, the day before yesterday, you won some money playing mahjong, and said you would give me money for those jeans. I've already given the money to your grandmother. She is sick. She needs the money for the doctor. We should go visit her and prepare some fish soup for her. I'm gonna do the laundry before I work. And I told you to call to the serviceman to repair our washing machine. I guess there's something wrong with the conveyor belt in the motor. The water still remains there after washing is done. 3. You may need to buy a new one. We responds indifferently. How can you be so careless? You are not a kid anymore. What's on your mind? What are your responsibilities? Forget the damned responsibilities. You lead such a harsh, miserable life because you betrayed Dad. He left you, that's why. Shut up. You know nothing about it. Shut up. Finish your meal and go to school. For a rebellious teenage girl, there are a few things that could calm her down. She dumps the uneaten breakfast into the garbage can, rushes out and slams the door. She could hear her mother yelling something behind her, but does not care. She weeps when she is on the bus to school, half for the jeans, and half for the regretful, rude words that she said to her mother. This afternoon, when she finishes school, she goes to a 24-hour bookstore and reads manga books with her 2 female classmates. She drinks a glass of pineapple and ginger juice and chats with her classmates. She is, however, absent-minded in their conversation. She feels upset for no reason, and it's already 7 p.m. There are no calls or texts from her mother, probably because her mother is still angry about the words that she yelled at her. It broke her heart. She regretted saying them, but did not want to be the first one to give, and she flips the pages of a manga book. But it does not interest her at all, and even the drinks at the moment were not as tasty as they used to be. I gotta go home now. I just got a text from my mom, and she said my grandmom was 4 sick. Oh Hui, so sorry for your grandmom. Hope it's not that serious, and I hope your grandmom recovers soon. Thank you, girls. Good night. Bye-bye, Hui. Take care. Hui gets a bus after she says goodbye to the girls. She hesitates to go home when she thinks of the possible Cold War between she and her mother. It makes her uncomfortable. It's 7:35 p.m. She checks her mobile, and there are still no messages. Perhaps she is still in the tailor shop. Hui's mother runs a tailor shop by herself. It's a very small one, which is not so far from their apartment. Usually, she sews for communities. Sometimes she makes cheongsam or blouses for middle-aged women. Because of her skillful agility and the reasonable price she charges, she wins for both reputation and the medium incomes that support her family. But it's still a hard work. She always works very late at night. Hui thinks it's better to go to her mother's tailor shop first because she is still working there, and would therefore probably be more focused on her work and the customers still in her shop. Hui knows her mother won't blame her in front of customers during working hours, so it's probably the best time for them to Sile. She ponders when she is getting close to her mother's tailor shop. There are no lights. Her mother closed the shop so early today. Hui's heart sinks into darkness. Maybe she is still angry at me. My words were really too hurtful and sharp. She thinks Hui heads to her apartment. looks up at the third floor. 5 windows. There are no lights, neither Hui becomes depressed. At this moment she opens the door with her key as lightly as she can, and then tries to turn on the lights, but they do not work. She closes the door and tries to find candles in the closet, and finally she gets one, and lights it up. "Mom, are you home?" she asks. There's no response. She puts her bag on the sofa and walks toward her mother's bedroom. She is not there either. Then, in the kitchen and the bathroom, she can smell the scent of washing liquid mixed with something overcooked, and it is spreading in the air. When she holds the candle to illuminate the bathroom, her heart is frozen. Her mother has died there. Her 2 hands are hung on the edge of the washing machine, stiffly. They have been electrocuted and turned as dark color as coal, as dry as firewood. Her body seems so skinny and tiny. It is curled into a painful posture, like a helpless dry leaf because of the broken conveyor belt. The motor in the machine cannot dry the clothes, and for the last week, her mother tried to dry the clothes by hand, wearing a pair of rubber gloves to help finish the laundry. However, this time, the fear and tears rush to Hui and her head feels like cracking. She got a plastic airing bar and separates her mother from the washing machine. She holds her mother's cold, tiny body and cries loudly. Her neighbors hear her cries of despair, and they knock rapidly on the door. What if I called the electrician to repair the washing machine? What if I did not yell those mean, disrespectful words to my mother? There's nothing for me anymore. It's all my fault, she thinks. It's me who made my 6 Mother mad and forgot to put on the protective gloves. It's me. She sits on the damp floor and suffers the bone carving pain alone in the darkness. For some, it would be just a normal day.